All right, guys, I captured some of the footage of this, which I'll post later when I first got here. Right now, we're going live here on the 10 West at Wabash and Ford. CHP is down here investigating the crash. It's up to Fane. We have a big rig over the side, Tony Perez. Big rig hit the back of a Chevy, and they went over into this ditch here on the 10 Freeway West. I've been recording it, so I've got some footage I'm going to post later. The tow truck just got here. I guess he's going to, hey CB, everybody, Ive Peters. I guess he's going to use his winch to pull out the Chevy. But this Peterbilt or Kenworth, whatever it is, isn't coming out. I'll tell you that right now. Not with that little tow truck. So the CHP guy is back there. They have taken people by ambulance. I have that. I'll post it on my video later. But it was all the way down here with some people involved. One of the drivers is in that ambulance. And of course the firemen and them are up here taking pictures on this side. Okay, I have a mic. But, yeah, I'm wondering if they're going to try to pull this Chevy out with that tow truck right there. Although that looks like a big rig tow truck. No way, that flatbed ain't going to pull this truck out. They're going to need one of those tractor tow trucks. It's as long as it's not Gravaldo or Club Towing, I'm okay. I can record. If Club Towing or Gravaldo show up, I might get scolded for recording. Wow. Yeah, they're going to have to get one of those big rigs with the that huge crane winch and pull that sucker up. And it twisted, the mill van is twisted on it. They said, I'm going to edit a video. I'll probably post a video tomorrow, but I have some video footage of when I first got here. There's a hole in the fence. I was saying earlier on my video I didn't know where the hole is at until somebody crawled through it. And I go, oh, there's the hole. I wonder if I can fit through there. Probably not. I'm 6'4". Would be nice though. My arm's getting tired. You guys just want to see me get hung up. Yeah, the hole is right here. I'm waiting on that CHP guy to walk away. I'm going to try it, guys. All right, let's stand up against the fence here. It's easier to walk here than on the other side over there. There's a lot of tumbleweeds there, but I'm going to lean against the fence. Oh my God. How was that? So if I lean against the fence, maybe they won't say anything. But now I can, I almost got stuck, John, for real, man. When I go back through, I'm going to have to stop the live stream so I can crawl back through without my phone. My mic is still on, so the cord didn't get hung up. But now at least I can hold my elbow down. Because before, I was holding my arm up on top of the fence, man. It was wearing my shoulder out. No, I'm fine right here. There's a little walkway along the fence. But I was wearing my shoulder out, holding my phone up over the top of the fence. It's like, damn, man. My shoulder's killing me now. I have a torn rotator cuff. Graham Guitard is here. Yes, there is a big rig that slammed into the back of a Chevy. It looks like a Tahoe, 4-door Tahoe. Yeah, it looks like a Chevy Tahoe. And the big rig slammed into the back of it. Both of them went off into the wash here. And then some other cars were involved down here. They've since driven off. But one of the driver or passenger from there went in an ambulance. They put him on a stretcher and took him. They took one of the drivers here on in an ambulance on a stretcher as well. Are you kidding, Ive? That's either a Peterbilt or a Kenworth. Little duct tape, wrap it around. It's back on the go. Yeah, somebody's getting sued over this one. Especially since we do have a, what looks like a Chevy Tahoe and a big rig. California Guardian is here. Yeah, that company truck, whoever that guy drove for, I hope he's not at fault, man. No, it's not a trash truck. It's a big rig with a mill van on the back. And the mill van is twisted right there. And here we've got somebody else. Yeah, you can get through right there if you dare. I know, I'm like 6'4" trying to squeeze through there. But yeah, the mill van is twisted. So let's move over a little bit more. We can get the back of the Chevy Tahoe here. There's the back, or what was the back of the Chevy Tahoe. Now I think it's just a Geo Metro. So, and we're trying to stay as far away as we can. Well, also it's a downgrade, and if I don't want to lose my balance and roll down to the bottom. But you see they've got several fire engines here. They've got a few CHP. They usually are, Graham. They get over and then they start hitting their brakes because they have to get off somewhere. No, I'd probably get arrested for being a pedestrian on the freeway. So we've got 3 tow trucks, 4 tow trucks are here. So are they going to use the 4 tow trucks and try to winch the cab? They ain't getting this truck out of here. This truck is here for the night. They're going to have to bring in one of those crane winches and winch that baby out in the morning. The weather is really nice. Oh, the weather out here is nice. I'm camming with a little spice. Yeah, pedestrian on the freeway, you get a citation. I mean, I've done it before with my press badge out, and they usually leave me alone. As long as I have this orange vest on. Yeah, this is what I look like. And normally they leave me alone. Normally they leave me alone with this on because they figure I'm press, which I am. Oh my God, I stepped in a tumbleweed. I've got stickers all in my shoe. Oh, what am I doing? I'm panning the camera. It's on me. Okay, so back to the tow trucks. Yeah, I'm going to stay until they get this Chevy Tahoe out of here. Grand guitar. No, the tumbleweed isn't the problem. It's the little stickers that went down and now are poking me in the foot. Yeah, I'm going to need some calamine lotion later tonight. Michael, this is the first one tonight, yeah. Okay, they're going to try to lift the Tahoe right now. All they did was roll it over. They're going to drag it up the hill right now. They just have one winch cable on it, though. And there it goes. If that cable snaps, it's going to be golden. It's going to go right back to the bottom. Yeah, they only have one cable on it, it looks like. Yeah, I know they're going to scratch up the paint, dragging it up the hill like that. Oh, crap. Well, so much for that winch cable. So much for that winch. Oh, man. How are they going to get this out of there? Yeah, I think their winch just busted or something happened. The winch, it made a loud clanking noise. I don't know if you guys heard it on my mic, but it went clank really loud and then the truck rocked. So I think they just broke their winch. Yeah, the truck went clank, clank really loud and rocked back and forth. So I think they just busted their winch. Let's get on this side and see what happened here. There's the top of the Chevy Tahoe. Yeah, is there a winch cable? I think there is still. Yeah, that battery's gonna die like that with those headlights on. Oh, and I can get a better shot of the big rig for you guys too. There's your big rig. Hey, you truck drivers, is that a Kenworth or a Peterbilt? Is it better to have a Peterbilt or a built Peter? Oh, a Freightliner. Well, it's salvaged now. Oh, I see. It's international. Yeah. Yeah, California Guardian would definitely know. The clear those lights. I'm sure he knows about trucks. He's done a lot of driving. So they were gonna winch it out, and they were doing good, and then they broke it. So they're pulling out another winch cable. They had to run another winch cable. Yeah, if you want to see a good trucker movie, watch the movie Black Dog. Watch the movie Black Dog with Patrick Swayze and Meatloaf. If you want to see a good trucker movie. Oh, Black Dog is great. He starts pushing the guy uphill, and this other guy tells the other truck, pump your brakes, pump your brakes. And then when he gets over the other side, he doesn't have brakes and he crashes downhill. Oh no, he tells him, ride your brakes, ride your brakes. I did like Duel. You know, that was one of Steven Spielberg's first huge movies. I've never heard him answer about the end. Somebody asked him, was it oil or blood? And he's always said, I don't know. What do you think? That's what Steven Spielberg always says. Well, what do you think? I didn't like Convoy so much. It had Chris Christopherson and Ali McGraw. I wasn't a big fan of that. Yeah, BJ and the Bear was my show. I watched that all the time. Sheriff Lobo and Deputy, what's his name? Oh, Defane. That was what the hell was that? That was a Stephen King story with Emilio Estevez and what's his name? Yeah, that was a Stephen King story where all the mechanized things come to life. Yeah. Yeah, they tried to do a spin-off of BJ and the Bear. It was kind of dumb. I think it was called Sheriff Lobo or something like that. Guys, they're going to try to pull this big rig up the hill with this flatbed. So what's this guy doing? Oh, here we go, guys. They're going to flip it and then drag it up. Oh, if that cable breaks, it's going to roll all the way to the bottom. Oh, they're going to flip it. That's not a Tahoe, is it? That's one of those Chevy trucks with the goofy bed. Like the bed is half the size, half the length of the truck itself. There it is. Oh man, they got to pull it up now or it's going to roll all the way to the bottom. This is crazy. Yeah, is that a Silverado? I thought there was another truck that Chevy made that had like a goofy bed. Nobody really liked it. Was that the Silverado? Yeah, that was the Avalanche, huh? It has like a goofy little bed with seats in the back, and people are like, this is the dumbest truck I've ever seen. Oh yeah, you can smell something now. Something's burning. Oh, those flares. Those flares, you can smell them all the way over here. See, that's what we would have wanted to see, huh? Go over the side. Not to be morbid, but that's what we wanted to see go over the side, right? Have a whole bunch of cars down here. Be like Joe's car lot down here in the wash. So he's taking pictures. The CHP guy was taking pictures. There's something down here. I can't really see what he's taking pictures of. It's in the wash. Oh, it's a tire. See the tire? Yeah, you can smell the fuel now. They almost got it up. They're getting it. So, yeah, they're going to try to pull it up with a flatbed. So AV Watchman made a plea deal today on the trespassing thing that he got. He's going to be sentenced on December 5th. And then on Thursday, him and No Thanks go to their arraignment for the Antelope Valley Hospital incident. So if y'all, just to keep y'all up to date. Oh, look at this. Here we go. No, California Guardian. They're going to pull this guy in here too. He's got that crane winch on the back. But I don't think it's going to, I don't think that and this are going to pull that truck up. Are they really going to try it with a flatbed and a diesel tow truck? This one they got up already. It's up. It's there. They just have to put it on the flatbed now. Yeah, the semi tow truck. They have a semi tow here and a flatbed. So that's not a crane winch they have. I thought that was a crane winch that the semi tows had, where they like lift it and then it extends out and then swings down. Yeah, I'm sure they're going to have to just pull the cab up and leave the trailer there. I don't think it's fatal, Patrick. They took a couple people in an ambulance, and one of the drivers, I think it was from the big rig, he actually walked up the side here, and the fireman pulled him up, and then he got on a stretcher and went with the ambulance. Yeah, wrecker. The wrecker. Like when they break down on the freeway and you see them come up there and hook them up with that huge ass winch and then take off. Yeah, I don't think there was no fatalities at all. And I'm sure they probably would have shut down the couple lanes of the freeway if it was fatal. But there were injuries. They took some people away. Like I said, I believe it was the driver of the big rig that climbed out. He walked up the side here and then went with the ambulance. No, the Chevy probably pulled in front of him and then hit his brakes. And the big rig was probably flying down the hill. Yeah, if it was a fatality, I wouldn't even be standing here. They'd be like, "Hey, get out of there." So a lot of the cars now are coming down Reservoir Road, which is this road behind me. Hello. Oh, so they're bringing another wrecker over here. That's why he honked. He's going to come around and come down here. So they're bringing another one in to try to tow this out. I want to see him get this bitch out of here, man. They did get the Chevy. They're still trying to get it up off the grass, though. Yeah, and here, I don't know what it's like out in West Covina and LA. Well, LA, you can't really drive fast. You always have to stop. But out here in Yucaipa, Redlands, San Bernardino area, man, people get pissed off. They fly into the front of these trucks and they start braking. Yeah, technically they have to do 55 here. But the law enforcement, CHP, usually let them go about 65 so that they're flowing a little more with traffic. Here we go. He's trying to pull it over the curb. That is an avalanche, huh? I think that is or was an avalanche. Now it's a Geo Metro. Oh, fuck. Well, the fire truck left. There goes our light. I was going to show you how deep it was, but the fire truck just took off. So they got the Chevy up. Now they're going to pull it onto the flatbed and take it. I want to see how they're going to get this big rig out of here. Well, I don't know about that, Ive Peters. Just get a cutting torch and cut off the back there. Fix the wheels a little bit. And you have a nice little, you have a S10. I was gonna buy a Geo Metro years ago for the cost, but I couldn't fit in the damn thing. I got a Dodge Omni instead, which a Dodge Omni is similar to a Plymouth Horizon. And believe it or not, it has the same key. Because I accidentally climbed into somebody's Plymouth Horizon, unlocked the door and everything, and I was like, shit, who put all this crap on my dash? I was like, oh, this ain't my car. I would never get a smart car. Them things crash, man. There we go. That's what's left of it. So I can hear the wrecker coming up now. They're bringing another wrecker up. So they're going to have two of those and the flatbed. So now they're going to have 4 tow trucks. Four tow trucks to get this out of here. Yeah, that truck is done. Did you see the guys who ran a stop sign in a driverless car? Oh crap, I just got a low battery light. I may not be able to stay for this whole thing. But yeah, they were in a shopping mall. And they had their driverless car running through the shopping mall. They went through a stop sign in front of a cop. But it was on private property, so I don't know. But the cop pulled in behind him because he went through a stop sign. But it was one of those stop signs in the shopping mall, like on private property. And the cop hit his lights to pull him over. And they used their little remote thing to bring it back to where they were and parked it. And the cop walked up there. He's like, there's nobody in this car. And the guy walked up and was like, this is my car. He goes, it's a Tesla driverless car. And the cop said, can you prove that? So he had to get out his registration and everything. And he goes, am I going to get a ticket? The cop goes, well, you weren't driving. So no. He didn't give him a ticket. He said, no, you weren't driving. Like, I can't give you a ticket. I just wanted to make sure it was your car. But it was on a shopping mall parking lot. So I don't know, can they give you a citation for running a stop sign at the mall? I guess if they have a contract with the mall, huh? For like patrolling. Because like here in Yucaipa, Catilla the Hun freedom fighter is here. Here in Yucaipa, the police have to contract with the mobile home parks to patrol. They can respond to calls and stuff, but to patrol, they have to do a contract. Yeah, I'm about to lose power. I'm already at 20%. So I might have to cut out soon. But that's all the tow trucks here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if they back this one up down here, 5. Whoa, that guy was flying. So they're going to try to pull this truck up. I hope my battery on my iPhone lasts. The Chevy is loaded. How are they going to do that? I don't know, California. The cop pulled in behind him and lit him up at the shopping mall. And when they pulled him over, he said, yeah, the car went through a stop sign over there. So I wanted to see what was going on at the shopping mall. I think he was just fishing for warrants. But they didn't have no warrants or nothing. And the guy gave him his registration. He said, am I going to get a ticket for running the stop sign? He goes, no, you weren't driving. So there's the semi-wrecker. They've got 2 of those out here, and then a bunch of little tow trucks. The flatbed here, I think, is going to try to pull the cab up, isn't it? Or what are they doing right there? So long, Utah. Have a good night. I have to go to work tomorrow. It's hump day. Yeah, did you see Furry get assaulted? Twice. The one guy that got in Furry's face had me rolling. Because she's like, go away, bitch. Fuck you, motherfucker. I'm no bitch. You, fuck you, motherfucker. And I started laughing, man. Fuck you, motherfucker. I'm no bitch. Fuck you, motherfucker. And did you guys see High Desert Community Watch's video today? You have to go watch it. He said he thought that guy was going to have a seizure. Dude started shaking really bad. He's like, look what you did to me. Your camera did this to me. Yeah, Kira on Furry's thing. He was like, fuck you, motherfucker. And I started laughing, man. Fuck you, motherfucker. And then High Desert Community Watch had one where the guy's hand started shaking. I mean, bad. He goes, look what you're doing to me. You did this to me with your camera. It was aerospace, the aerospace. There's CHP. Okay, so I don't know what they're gonna do with these. Yeah, Boeing Aerospace. And it's the last guy at 12 minutes. And he's like trying to call the police, but he can't dial his phone. And he goes, "Look what you did to me." People get so angry over the face swap, man. Look at the freeway. That's the freeway west. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to film this whole thing because this is going to take a while. And my phone's about to die. Yeah, Michael, it's probably all red, huh? It's probably red all the way down through Redlands. Well, no, it clears up just before Ford Street. What if they try to pull it out with that flatbed and that flatbed just flips up ass over head and fucking rolls into the wash with it? Ticket me? No. No, because, well, one, I'm a journalist, and two, I'm up here along the fence line. As long as I stay on the fence line, I should be good. Oh, Google? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I just got the 10%. I'm at 10%. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it now. I'm at 10% on my phone. But anyway, they're not gonna tow this thing out anytime soon. There's that crane I was telling you about. But yeah, they're not gonna tow it anytime soon. They're trying to figure out how to get it without pulling this thing over sideways. All right, guys, I'm going to get back on the road, see if Yucaipa's doing anything. Thanks for joining the live stream. And good week. Tomorrow's hump day. Woot woot. And see what's going on.